Now in Washington, lawmakers are reacting to the resignation of EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt, whose time in the position was weighed down by scandals. Tonight we're hearing from local stakeholders who gave their reaction to the shakeup. Color 10's Jesse Inman joins us now for the breakdown of their comments. Jesse.
Yeah, Heather, the Environmental Protection Agency's top official, Chief Scott Pruitt, resigned yesterday amid being under the microscope for several ethics violations and being the center of multiple investigations. And today, we got reaction from a local environmentalist and Missouri's highest-ranking official.
The 57th governor of the state of Missouri, the Honorable Michael L. Parson.
On a day Governor Parson was in Springfield to sign a number of bills into law, he took time to comment to Color 10 about the resignation of embattled EPA Chief Scott Pruitt and what it means for the state of Missouri. For now, Parson is taking the wait-and-see approach.
I don't know what impact it'll be. It depends what changes are made, what happens in the near future, how quick another appointment's made. But, you know, it's one thing that anybody, every time we deal with EPA regulations, we're always concerned with that here in Missouri. So we'll be watching that very closely.
The environment is not something separate from us. These are all things that we all require for our very life.
Retired environmentalist Joe Pitts served for 24 years for Missouri's Department of Natural Resources and has spent time with the Sierra Club and James River Basin Partnership. He says Pruitt unwinding decades worth of old regulations in just a couple of years could become a detriment to public health. Just
the damage that's been done now to the regulatory framework will take at least 10 years, if not longer, to get it back to any semblance of what would be called normalcy.
Pitts cited rollbacks in agriculture and coal power generation regulations and the Obama-era Clean Water Act. He says not holding farmers and landowners accountable for dumping into streams causing polluted runoff could become a problem.
There's nothing in the Constitution that gives them the right to create profit at the expense of my health and safety. That's where you get the tension between environmental issues versus political issues versus business issues. Scott Pruitt will no longer be misusing federal funds and acting unethically in other ways than the environment.
Now, aside from certain disagreements that some had with his environmental views, Pruitt faces many ethical investigations, that is, regarding his thousands of dollars used on travel and housing, and he also faces 15 different government audits, reviews, and inquiries. And following Pruitt's exit, President Trump has appointed an interim EPA chief, Pruitt's second in command, Andrew Wheeler, a former lobbyist for the coal industry.